What's going on YouTube? EFAC Records here. Today I'm bringing you an updated video of my '03 Mitsubishi Lancer EVO conversion build. So yeah, as you guys can see, the Eagle has landed. I don't think so in the last video. I gotta really watch my videos before I post another one, but I'm pretty sure it was still in the air as of last video. I believe so. Pretty sure. I'm not for sure if it just had the two jacks in the back or all four all the way around, because I know that I did lower it and then I raised up the rear because I was finishing up the rear, and then I lowered it to the ground and then I raised it back up. But as you can see, she is on the ground and she's pretty sturdy too, and she rolls. So as you can see, she rolls. I don't know if you knew from the other videos, but I rolled it forward so that way I have more room in the back, because the entire project has been pretty cumbersome via the rear. So I went ahead and pushed it forward a little bit. And with that being said, the all-wheel drive system, like all four tires roll with the drive shaft in the rear diff, which is back here. So yeah, I got like all of this suspension linkage for the most part hooked up. There is a couple other things I need to do for the upper control arms, but for the most part it's in there. It's just the front side I got to do, which that's no biggie. It doesn't really matter, like it matters, but like it's fine for the most part. But you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so let's crawl under here. I should have got my creeper, but oh well. But as you can see, everything looks pretty good. Like, that's what we got on today, which I still got to weld up the bottom side. It's just the top side that's welded right now, but that's strong enough, you know. I solidly welded it on. And then that side too, which goes around the suspension. Everything's looking pretty good. I spun the drive shaft before I left off, and all the rear wheels spin, so I was super excited about that. But I did that, and then I also, right there, I don't know if you can see because I don't have a light. I put the light up, but I got both of those fully welded up, except for I think it's this side, actually, the side that I'm on. Because I got to take out the rear diff before I can have access to it. So, but the full back side and the full other side is fully welded. It's not going anywhere, so it's definitely locked in place. But I think it looks pretty good. All of the suspension components look pretty lined up, and I think it looks pretty good for me doing it myself, kind of thing. And then for like alignment, as you see, as soon as we come over here to the middle, the tire disappears. So it's very much aligned, and if it's not all the way, there's still the adjustments that I can make when I actually get on the alignment machine. And the same way for the other side. The other side doesn't mess with you as much because of the wide body, but as soon as you line it up, tire goes away. So the alignment looks pretty good. So I do want to finish up the rear before my next video. With that being said, there's like I said, the front end of the control arms, which is right there. You can't really see it. It looks kind of messy right there, but I just got to finish it up, which ouch, my head. But I just got to finish it up, which I don't think will be much of an issue. And then after I finish up that, I would like to get the engine situated where I can weld in this engine mount bracket. Weld up that. These obviously aren't really good. Just straighten them up. You know, they're just chilling right now. I also, before the next video, would like to get on my roof scoop. I'd like to start working on that. I kind of temporary primered around it, and then I was going to wet sand it, and then primer it again, wet sand it, you know, and then I was going to paint it black, and then I was going to use my seam sealer. Not really seam sealer, it's like high grade stuff where you bond metal, but it's like a sealant kind of thing, waterproof and everything, and I was going to go around that and coat it and then set that on, and that's kind of what I was going to work on as well. wallets here. Just trying to think of some other things that I can do. But yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good as a roller right now, because that's what it does, it rolls. So yeah, also I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but I'll go ahead and suggest it again just in case if I did. I'm definitely going to go with the EVO rear doors and rear quarters. When I first started this project, I didn't have the money. I had the money for, you know, this and that, and I was going through school, so I was using some student loans to get some parts and stuff. But now I think I can go ahead and get the EVO 8-9 rear doors and rear quarters. So I like to get those. I ordered this radiator core support today, actually this morning. So hopefully that'll come in. Hopefully there's no issues with that. I did go to Georgia, took a trip from Iowa to Georgia to pick up one time, but they gave me the wrong one. They gave me the one for like an 04 garbage Lancer. Well, not really a garbage Lancer, but you know, I wanted an EVO one is what I'm trying to say. But they gave me that one. Super upset because I drove all the way there, about an 8-hour trip. Oh no, not an 8-hour trip, like a 12-hour trip, because we went to Clarksville, and then it was 4 hours from Clarksville to there. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, so hopefully that one comes in and I can get that solved. But I figure if I get the EVO 8-9 rear quarter, like it'd come up here and I'll just cinch that off, and then it would have all my taillights and everything already ready to go basically. So that's kind of the dream of that, and hopefully that goes pretty good because it'll make my life so much easier. I'm expecting to pay probably about $300-400 per door, and then hopefully the same for the rear quarters. That's kind of where I want to be, but who knows? You never know. But yeah, that's basically this video. So if you do like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. This is a relatively short one, just going through some things and seeing it on the ground for like the first time in like 3.5 years. So yeah, we're getting her done. All right, peace.